HubSpot, SEMrush, Moz, Backlinko, Neil Patel, Search Engine Journal. What do these websites have in common? Their blogs always rank high on Google search engine. Now, I took the time to study over 25 high-ranking websites that are in my niche, and I discovered that they all have these 5 things in common, which is what I want to share in this video. All right, now if all of these websites are doing the same thing and they are ranking high, then they must be doing something right? So in this video, I am going to be sharing with you 5 things that high-ranking websites have in common. Ready? Let's get into the video. So we are getting into the video shortly, but just in case you're seeing this page for the first time, I talk about writing, freelance writing, and how you can monetize your writing career. So if you're interested in content like that, then you definitely want to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you always follow up with my videos. Alright, so let's get straight into the video. The first thing that these websites have in common is long form content. Now, there are so many opinions about long form content. Does it really matter? Does it count? Well, according to Buffer, you need about 1,600 words on your blog for it to rank well. HubSpot says you need about 2,100 to 2,400 words to rank well. Well, whatever it is, if you notice something, these blogs are above 1,000 words and they are long form. All right, there's a general agreement that when you have longer form content on your website about a certain topic, it helps the reader to come off more satisfied, which is the entire aim of the search, right? Google's aim is to produce results that satisfy the readers. So if your content is coming off as satisfying, then it's definitely going to rank high. Long form content is a method of building credibility. When you can talk extensively about a particular topic, it shows that you have some sort of expertise on this topic, especially when you're not being repetitive or stuffing words on that topic. Every word makes sense and is adding value to the reader. Then you get to build your credibility. Also, long form content gets a lot of backlinks because people link back to them, and this generally increases their readability on Google. The second thing that these pages have in common is that they have an outline section at the beginning of the blog. Okay, so whenever you click on a topic, you'd notice that one of the first things you'd see is an outline stating all the subtopics that are covered in the article. This is very helpful because first off, it shows the reader what to expect. So when you come on a page and you see that this is all the topics that have been discussed under this topic, then you know what to expect when you read the article. Secondly, it gives the readers direction. Okay, so you don't necessarily have to start scrolling through all the pages. People don't have that time anymore, so they can simply click on the outline, the particular subtopic they want information about, and it takes them directly to where that subtopic is, and you can read and get all the information. Third thing you'd notice about all those websites is quality infographics. According to statistics, the inclusion of images on a blog post increases the retention rate from 10% to 65%. So readers are more likely to read blogs that have images, and not just any image, relevant images. One of the ways that you can make people more engaged on your content is by adding images. And I'm not just talking about pictures and photos, all right? I'm talking about high quality explanatory images like infographics, graphs, charts, just things that explain what you're talking about more in details. So when you go through these pages that rank high on Google, you find out that they all have some infographics. There is, things that just explain the content and give more context to the content. All right, so this way you find out that you enliven the reader. Okay, the reader is more engaged and is willing to spend longer time reading this content. Another thing that a relevant image will do is that it will break up long chunk of writing words. All right, so if you have a very long topic to discuss, you can put images in between paragraphs to help the reader digest the ones they have just read before jumping into the next section. Trust me, it works. And if all of these blogs are doing this and ranking high, then certainly it works. The fourth thing I discovered is that they all have the related articles section at the bottom of the page. So by the time you are finishing this article and getting to the bottom of the page, they have links to other articles that are related to this one that you've just read. So if you in case you didn't see exactly what you wanted from this article, or in case you saw it and maybe your curiosity was sparked and you want to get deeper knowledge, they have outlined some related articles to the one you've just read. So this way you can keep moving from one post to another in the same website, and generally this increases the readability score of your website. All right, by the time people you can retain readers more on your website, then your quality is going to increase, and Google is going to deem your website as very relevant and keep promoting it on its search engine. So now you see why these blogs have a high ranking on search engine. 15 I noticed is SEO. Now all of these pages, they have been optimized for search engines. According to research, 68% of all online experiences start with search engines. So why not? All right, when you write content that are optimized for search engines, then it's easier for Google to show your page when readers request for it. These pages focus on including high volume target keywords on the blogs, right? So they focus on search queries, getting the right search queries, getting long tail keywords, all right, things that people are more likely to search for, and including them randomly around the blog. This way, whenever someone searches for something and Google can pick that term in your blog, it's going to rank it high. So let's go through it again. So we said there are basic things that you would find in all the blogs that rank high on Google. They have long form content, they have quality infographics embedded in them, an outline at the beginning of the article. They have a related articles section at the end of the article, so they can link to other articles that are like this one that you've just read, and they are optimized for search engine. Their SEO is high, right? So now you know what to start doing if you want to write content that ranks high on search engines. If you've stayed till this point, then I'm sure you've learned something and you want to learn even more things, and I'll be happy to have you join my page. So click the subscribe button and let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you so much for staying till the end of this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.